Hello Taurus, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what messages are coming through for you or the energies. So for this first row will be your overall energy or messages for the week. And let's see what is coming through for Taurus right there. So Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. Perhaps some fun is happening for you. So let's see what your future or higher self has to say about this energy. Anything that you add. So the Wizard, Rune King, Wise One, and Counselor. So last for this will be your spiritual support group. And then we'll do one of the tips and tricks. So this is definitely your overall energy, and let's see. So clarity, planning, releasing, and illusion. So that is all of your support in the 5D to assist you along this journey. Oh, let's do this. And let's see what is for your information this week. Be true to you. So a little added tip there for you to stay in alignment with you. So what does Tarot have to say about all these energies? We've got the Hangman right off. We've got the Knight of Swords. And we've got the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. All right, so your future or higher self, what messages from you to you regarding these energies? So we've got the Nine of Swords. There, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the bottom of the deck we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So beautiful. Definitely some stuff going on. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords, and be true to you. What does this mean for Taurus? So Seven of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Fool. Perfect. All right, let's break this down. So in this first, for your overall energy, I'm really seeing that with this mystery, magic, and excitement, that it's really either inspiring you or you've taken this new perspective on a few things. And so the Hangman is really that energy of well, looking at things different way, not exactly a lot of action moving forward. And I feel that with the Knight of Swords right under that is more of a cautionary. Get this, different perspective that's coming through, and then charge full speed ahead as far as what your plan is. So I'm really seeing that, you know, even though there's been that moonlight, that probably not a lot of clarity, that now you are gaining that with this new perspective. And so now everything changes. And so I'm really feeling that you are taking action. This Knight of Swords is also a caution of just making sure, like, this horse is really stressed out. I feel like pace is really important. So I think you're going to go farther if you pace yourself a little bit in a different way. So make sure that your ego of charging full steam ahead and then not being able to finish is not in the equation. I really do see with the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles here that you are, I think that you're working some stuff out. And with this, it is not, you're fighting with sticks with this energy of the Five of Wands. You're more of just preparing. You are strategically planning. I really feel that that's what this new perspective is doing, is that you are really walking into things in a clearer way. And of course, that's why we spar in martial arts, is because that's how we gain practice, and it is in technique and really being able to be in it rather than just observing. And so I really feel like you're in this, you're moving into a different way, you're having more clarity coming through, and your higher self is really, you know, you are wise, you know what you need to do, it's just a matter of doing it. And so then you've got over here, which is the Three of Pentacles, and I really hear for you to keep going with your mentors, keep going with the people that inspire you. Go to, perhaps if this is a money, go to a place that you can connect with other people, with other like business minds. You can really move into this in a different way. Like, I really feel that this is more just, this could be applied to several different energies tapping in here. If it is money, if it is relationships, we've got a lot of holidays coming up. And so I'm really feeling that, do something different, do something new. Perhaps it's attending more parties so you can meet new people outside of your own circles, and really finding the people that inspire you. I love it when people are open to being around people that are a couple of steps ahead in different areas. If we're always around people that we're ahead, then we're not really going to push ourselves to be the better version. And it is about surrounding ourselves with people that know something that we don't. And there's beauty in that. And so a lot of times people sometimes will surround them with people that they are the tip of the spear. And it's like, no, find the tip of the spear of where you're at and keep going, keep moving forward, so that you are always growing. I learned in billiards long ago that always play with someone better than you so that you get better. And so I'm really hearing that with this is go to places that people really know what they're doing in the field that inspires you, and learn from them. So your future higher self, there's a little bit of worry and angst with this, maybe some sleepless nights. And I do feel that gaining new perspective is changing all of that. And so your future higher self is really saying, stop worrying. It's going to be okay. It's going to work out. Things are going to fall into place. And, with not, getting perhaps that sleep, it's really hard to have balance if we're charging in like this to do something. And I really feel that there's that chillax, like it's action, but it is sure-footed action. It's not just charging in with all the gusto and not really being observant, not being able to set back and really choose wisely. And so I really feel with the ups and downs of life with this Two of Pentacles, you've got all this water in the back, and then you've got all of the ships, and they're riding these waves. And so I'm really hearing from your future higher self, ride the waves. It's gonna work out. And if you're not clear, don't make a choice in something. This Four of Cups energy is sitting back. You've got lots of offers coming in. If you're selling something, if you're selling a business, or you're selling a home, or whatever this is, I'm really feeling that take your time, really make your choices with wise clarity. That hangman energy, really embody that at this time, whatever you're going through, so that you can choose wisely. I do have the Ace of Swords here. Whenever I see the Ace of Swords and it's right next to the Four of Cups, is that if you're taking the time to choose a decision, communicate that. Because a lot of times as people are thinking or mulling over or ruminating about something and trying to have clarity, they don't communicate. That the absence of communication is because of that. So I really hear with that, you've got clarity with your guides. Like I'm really just seeing perspective, clarity, wisdom and choice, balance. Those are your key phrases here. Whatever this situation is, like I said, if it's selling a home, if it's taking on a job, if it's starting a job, if it's, starting anything new, it's really about wise choices before you take that step. And I always love, you've got the Fool over here. And in the Ten of Pentacles, this is everything coming to fruition. And with clarity, planning, and releasing illusions. So it's really about being real and doing the numbers and not being on step 10. It's really taking 1, 2, 3 and taking those steps. And I've learned that because in my very feminine ways, I like to get to step 10 and visualize step 10 before I've done step 2, 3, and 4. So that's part of it. I'm really seeing with that clarity to do that. And when you do, you've got this. This is everything you want coming true. And in the 10 of Pentacles, you've got these little white dogs. I just call them little Toto dogs because they're just so cute. But they are, and they do represent that wisdom, going after what you want, but using wisdom. They're the little ankle biters of wisdom is what I call them. The Queen of Cups is here. She, your spirit support group is just really reinforcing you are loved, you are taken care of, everything you've gone through, your feelings, your emotions. Be proud of them. They're also helping you guide yourself. How does something feel when you make a choice? That's advice that not only I give my loved ones, but it is truly when something feels right, you know it. You know it's the right decision. You can feel the energy of it. And so go in with that inner knowing and ask for clarity. Ask for that knowing. So with the 9 of Swords, with the 4 of Cups, it's really about just going within, taking your time and making those choices. And then when you do, of course, make sure to communicate and execute that. We're coming up on another Mercury retrograde at the end of December. And so we've already been kind of in the stage of cleaning up communications and how to do it better. And so I really feel that this is that energy that now that we're done with the old Mercury in retrograde, even though Mars is, it's one of those things where it's all about communication. This is the way we communicate life. So to hone a skill of communicating and how to effectively do that is really important. And so I'm really hearing that. Communicate where you're at, communicate your moves so that there's clarity, there's no misunderstandings. And in this all, you've got be true to you. So I'm really hearing that your FYI or tips and tricks is, in the midst of all this, don't forget to be true to you. Take what's yours, leave what doesn't work, and move on. And this is him stealing swords from an army in the tarot, so they can't be used against him. So whatever that means for you, I'm really feeling that this is actually a golden card. This is a card that has a lot of beautiful meanings to it, even though it can symbolize lies, deceit, and you could be lying to yourself about some certain things. So I really do hear the caution of wisdom of saying, is it what you want? Is it really what you want? So really be clear on that. And then, of course, take what you want and leave behind the rest. So, and know what's yours. So when that happens, the Knight of Wands is really that Knight of, he's different than the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Swords has an edginess to it that's very aggressive, a little bit egoic too. So this is passion, this is fiery, this is romance, this is those things that really burn within us to get moving on our dreams. And so in all of this, being true to you, keep that fire going, keep that momentum of moving into the things you are passionate about and moving into. And so, of course, you've last but not least the Fool. And as we do all these things and it's cyclical and moves again, then we step into another journey of risk and the unknown, and we take those steps in complete trust in the universe that they've got our back. And so with that clarity, that planning, releasing of illusions. And so that's where, I really feel that 7 of Swords is popping out, is to get really clear. Are you also, being perhaps illusionary in the realistic expectation of what you're creating and on maybe the bottom line? So get really clear on how this will be and eliminate any stuff that isn't serving you. So I hope you loved your reading. Beautiful energy of creation. I always love that. And you are moving straight forward into it as the Taurus you are. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week.